Michael Solomon is a keynote speaker. He's a mental agility expert, author of how many books?
3, and 1 just sold.
1 is just in the incubator, right?
1's in the incubator.
And he's also a political pundit. I want to talk to Michael about a couple things, especially as it relates to what we can do to find good opportunities for him. So give me an idea. Tell me what you do in your own words.
Well, outside of being a keynote speaker, I'm also a mental agility expert. And what I do with mental agility is I basically teach managers and executives of corporations not only how to think outside the box, but how to go beyond the next level. And a lot of people say, how do I get to the next step? Well, if you get them to the next step, they're happy. I don't want them at the next step. My theory is, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you're going to land among the stars. So, just because you set the bar this high, if you set the bar too low, the problem is you're going to get there. If you set it too high, you'll never reach it. But set it at a level where you can get to it, and then turn around and raise it a little bit.
Now, are these some of your concepts in mental agility?
Some of my concepts in mental agility is basically how to step out of the forest and take a look at everything that's going on.
Give me an example of how that can help somebody.
Butterball Turkey Company was about to go bankrupt because they couldn't understand why they couldn't sell turkeys except during Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter.
Okay.
But when you go to them and you say, listen, you don't know it, but the reason you can't sell turkeys those times is because in the middle of the year, because no woman or no man is going to come home at 6 o'clock at night, put a turkey in the oven, sit down and eat at midnight. But did you know if you cut your turkey in quarters, you flash frozen, you can catch it. You can cook a breast in 30 minutes and have dinner at 7. We didn't know that. You guys run the kitchens, but you didn't know that. Now they're flying off the shelves. So now that they're flying off the shelves in quarters and pieces, they come back to us and say, we can't sell drumsticks. You guys been to Disney lately?
Yeah.
Smoked drumsticks, smoked turkey legs.
So this is an example of the type of consulting you've done in the past? Can you give me any other examples of the type of consulting you've done in the past that involve mental agility?
Well, I've got somebody who I worked with who will give you some of the stuff that he's done. Okay. American Express Gold Platinum cards. Sitting around having lunch with the top executives, including the vice president of the card division, and 3 underlings and the vice president grab their green cards, throw them out on the table and say, well, they all wanted to pay the check. And he says, whoa. Bob Sanders was a great guy, and he passed away about a year ago. He was a super guy. He turns to the chief executive and says, how come you make $4 million a year, and these guys make $100,000 a year, and you got the same card? So he went back to the office, and they didn't have computers in those days, and he got the graphic designer, and he designed this card. And on the card it says, pardon the expression, but for those folks with effing around money. And he went back to the president, he said, you can't say that on the card. He says, but I got your attention. So they came out with the gold card. And then they came out with the platinum card, which they wanted to make it out of silver. And then CEO American Express said, you can't do that, the waiters will steal them, so, which is true. So then they came out with the black card, which is a fun card.
Now, are these the type of messages that you deliver in your keynote speeches?
Yeah, some of those, and we talk about other things and other products that have been saved. Kraft cheese that comes out of a can, they couldn't sell it because they were putting it in the refrigerator section next to nice sliced cheeses. Who would buy it? But it didn't have to be refrigerated, and it was pasteurized. So Kraft couldn't understand why they couldn't sell it, so we tell them, take it out of the refrigerator, stick it next to the Ritz crackers. Big difference.
Mental agility.
Flying off the ship, mental agility, think outside the box.
Who have you spoken before in the past?
Oh, God, General Electric, Firestone, BNI, well, that was just motivational stuff. Texas A&M University, I just came back from there. World Affairs Council, that was political.
And let me bring that up, because you are a quintessential political pundit. You've appeared on TV. I think you told me one time you debated Joe Biden.
Not completely, but we had some questions for him that got passed along.
Now, is this an opportunity for referral agents to bring you opportunities?
Don't refer me to the White House, please.
Okay. There are a lot of other cable stations out there.
Yeah.
Because what I want to do is help the folks here understand who is a good referral for you.
Any corporation, big or small, whether it's a Fortune 5,000 corporation or a small businessman or a Fortune 100 corporation, looking to take their business beyond the next level, who's basically stuck in a rut. You know, we've all heard records and CDs where there's a scratch in them and they're playing over and over. A lot of companies are doing it. They're doing the same thing, you know, what Einstein always said. You know, definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting other results. Well, you can't get other results unless you change everything. So that's basically what it is.
Can you tell them, the other SSN members, referral agents, what your deal is?
My deal is very simple. As long as you remain a member of SSN, I will pay a 20% fee for the first year, even if I do repeat business with that company. Because I'm represented by 127 speakers bureaus across the country, and they take 20%, so why not give it to you guys?
Well, we like that kind of talk. Any questions from the audience?
Wow, I must have done good.
You did do